Okay. So this is the second video, and in the first video I mentioned that I would show you what screener actually does. So as you can see on the once you log into the Refinitiv Eikon database, on the right corner, top right corner, you have all the different types of search options. So I will try to show you each and every search option in my future videos, but today my focus will be on the screener menu. So let's click on the screener, and it is going to take us to a new window. And this screener is the place. I have something already mentioned. Let me just remove this first. Okay, so once you are in the screener window or inside the Refinitiv Econ database, it will look like this. And I don't have any filter or anything available. So on the left corner, you can see it shows you are in the screen window. The question mark helps you to get some information on this window. So if we click on the question mark, it will let us go to a different page where you can see what this content is all about. And it mentions the screener is a flexible idea generation tool that allows you to find securities in the investable universe that display certain characteristics and match your investment philosophy or style. So the main idea behind is that if you want to screen certain stock or equity or for your investment purpose, you can come back and check the information about that security under the screener window. So most of our researchers go to the screener window to find equities for the research purpose actually, and how the investors or investment analytics they use this thing. It's going to be something similar. What you normally see is the first thing is this is an unsaved screen. If you click, you have the various types of sample screen. So if you already have some screens saved somewhere, you can import the screen to see or to go back to your previous work and continue. Then you have the currency option. You can click here and change to different major currencies. Most of the currencies are going to be here, but it is very important that you make sure the currency is set based on your expectation. What I normally use is US dollar. So based on this currency, all the information that you will see is going to be as it is set in US dollar. All the information that you will see in the main screen will appear in US dollar. Then you have the universe. So if you are looking for companies which are publicly listed, you have to make sure that the universe is displaying public companies. There are several options. You can also go for private companies. You can show both public and private companies. You can also look at ownership information, office and directors, deals. These are normally for merger and acquisition deals, private equity or venture capitals, and leaper funds. For our demonstration today, we will be looking at public companies, and then you can also so most of this information on the left is allowing you to filter the information that you want. So you can also look at public company. You can include both active, public, and primary listed firms. You can include all this information or you can exclude. So it's up to you what you want to include and what you want to exclude. Then you also have some quick filters. This information actually sometimes is valuable for you to identify what information you want. Because we did not put any filter at the moment, it shows the message that all filters are disabled. So by default, you can see these two screen, identifiers and company name. At the moment, we don't see anything. So what we can do to generate some information, we can select the type of company that we want to see for the data download. So it's must that at the beginning you identify what type of company you want to explore so that Refinitiv can extract the company names and then you can add. You can see on the middle there is add column. We can add more columns to generate or get specific data for those firms. To get the companies, we can go for the quick filter option and you can click on either TRBC industry name or GICS industry name. So we can quickly filter based on industry. So if we click on TRBC industry name, it gives us this window where you can now select the type of companies that you are exploring at this moment for your research. Most of the times I do research on financial firms. So if I click on financials, Refinitiv gives you information on banking and investment securities, insurance, collective investment, investment holdings, and companies. Um, so, for example, if you are focusing more on banks, now you can click on the banking and investment services, and then you'll see it also gives you two different types of information: investment banking and investment services, banking services. So, if you want to go uh, further and filter more, you can click on banking services and extract information only on banks. So at the moment, there are 1,975 banks level data available, and this number varies. Sometimes uh, they keep on adding more information, so I don't think that this will remain a fixed number. So uh, today on 1st of January 2024, I can see in Refinitiv Eikon there is 1,975 banks available. So now if I click done, you'll see uh, now this 1,000 on the left, you can see we have already added this filter. This is 1,975 banks are now in here. So you can now think, okay, how do we know which country are they operating currently? So to know that, we can don't add filter here. If we click on filter and select a country on the left side, it will only show the banks for that specific country. But our objective is we want to see what country this bank is originating from. So if we want to know that, we have to click here and then we can simply type country on the search box and it will give you domicile. If we click on domicile, you can see in here the data definition is also here, the jurisdiction in which a fund is legally incorporated. So on the right, it shows you the output is going to uh, give you the list of the names for the bank. So if we now select, we have to click on add. Remember, if we don't add, it will not be available as a column in the main screen. So click add, click OK. Now it's possible that data did not work because it's not always necessary that you select one function and the data is there. Refinitiv has a habit of labeling data different in different filters. So let's go back and now select country of headquarter. Let's add this, click OK. And now you can see all the name of the country headquarter the bank is currently in. So domicile did not work. If you don't want this, you can just just go to that item and a cross will appear. You click and it will remove. So this is based on the country of headquarter. If you want to know based on the country of incorporation, you can look back country and click on country of exchange. So this is where the share of this bank is being traded. So we click add, click OK. And sometimes you see these three dots. it means it's working. Sometimes it takes a bit longer. So most of the cases, these two are going to be the same. The headquarter and the country where this is being traded are going will appear almost in the same countries. So this is how you can actually filter any industry and get the name of the companies and add any information that you want for the company or for that specific industry in the spinner screen. Next video, what I'll try to show you is what are the different types of data you can get from this add column window. We'll cover more information on that and we'll continue like this. So hopefully this video was useful and have a nice day. Bye.